Kumar Sangakkara, he's got the coin in his hand, he's going to spin it, and MS Dhoni from India. Heads is the call.
It's a tail.
Tails it is. Well, already in the final, Kumar, you have nothing to lose. What have you decided here?
We're going to have a bat first today. It's probably the right thing to do for us to try and see how our bowlers stand up under, with the wet ball. It gives us an opportunity to really see whether, what else we can do when it comes to the final. Winning is important, and that's what we're going to try to do today as well. But at the same time, get prepared.
Yeah, you mentioned the bowling department. It's important that you know how to bowl with a wet ball. I mean, there's no point people telling you, but unless you get a wet ball and bowl with it, you won't know.
It's you try and practice with wet balls at training, but it's not the same. You got a batsman on the other side who's trying to score runs off you. There's a bit of a bit of a sheen on the wicket, and the conditions are really different from training to here. So we've got to give our guys a chance to understand what that is and see if we can come up with some plans for that.
We talked about the winning habit earlier. You're already in the final. Still a win important here.
It's absolutely vital for us, and it's important to know that we can do it either way. So it'll be a hard effort from us, even more than usual today, just to go out there and win.
Well, one game before the final. What's your team for today? Any experimentation? Any changes?
No, we're going to play the strongest possible side today. Dilshan's back, so we have him back at the top of the order. Mahala goes down to number 4. We've got an extra fast bowler in the place of Malinga Bandara. So we're just going all out to try and win this game.
Have a good one, Kumar.
Thank you.
Well, MS, you've been asked to field today, and it's good in many ways because it's important to win as well against Sri Lanka now.
Well, of course it is, and it was pretty obvious that with the Sri Lankan team, already into the final, they would have opted to bat first because they'll have a look as to how difficult it is to bowl with the wet ball, because the finals, you never know, the toss can go either ways. So it's good for us, we got the thing that we wanted, fielding first. So it's a good opportunity for the bowlers if they have the skill, and if they can bowl line and length, it will be good for them.
Yes, you mentioned fielding first, but it doesn't mean you win the match. You can't afford to be complacent. You still have to play good cricket for 7 hours.
Well, of course, we got struck against Bangladesh as well, So, it's all about doing everything right. Of course, there's just that liberty, if you are bowling first, you have a bit of reverse swing going. There's a bit of spin for the spinners. So there's a bit more, compared to if you're bowling second. But still, at the end of the day, you have to do everything right.
And your team for today?
Well, we have quite a few changes. Dinesh Karthik in place of Virendra Sehwag, Tyagi in place of Ashish Nehra, and Amit Mishra in place of Harbhajan Singh.
Have a good one, MS.
Well, they play for the same team, Darshan and Amit Mishra, in the Indian Premier League, the Delhi Daredevils. Time to say good afternoon to Sunil Gavaskar.
Good afternoon, and that's such a wonderful sight to see that despite the fact that the match is about to begin, and maybe it's an inconsequential game for both the teams because unless Bangladesh play very well and beat India tomorrow, even if India lose the match tomorrow, it's going to be an India-Sri Lanka final on Wednesday.
Sudeep Tyagi it is with the new ball. Shown a lot of promise in domestic cricket, Sudeep Tyagi. This one goes surprisingly. Edged and taken, so Tyagi picks up the first wicket. And the man in form, Upul Taranga, dismissed very early in the piece. Coming to the crease very early, wouldn't have expected that. Good timing, but finding the fielder.
After this wicket, nice little angle created. The ball would have moved just a little bit away. Upul Taranga thinking that he's still batting on 100 from that previous game, and that's a mistake a lot of batsmen make. And they think that they're carrying on from their overnight score or resuming at the lunch or tea interval.
Straight away off the mark in splendid fashion. There's Dilshan.
Would you believe this man has not played the game for the last week or so? Not after that shot. This is a cracking shot.
Again, it's 4. Making it look so simple. It's a very good batting condition. But still, Dilshan, an amazing touch.
Yes, I think this is a much fuller length. And that's what Dilshan has capitalized on. So Srisant will have to once again think about the length that he wants to bowl. But
it's short. It will get the treatment it deserves. There's 4 more. He's scoring them in boundaries. Back-to-back hundreds in the first 2 one-day internationals. Then 41-9. That was the innings he was tested. It's through the gap. It's hand-eye coordination at its very best from Dilshan.
and what about the bat speed? Incredible bat speed as well. He's not looking to defend the ball at all. He's looking to play on the up. Look at that. Bringing the bottom man into play this time. Look at that. Oof.
Just wide of the fielder, there was a man in short cover. But this was spanked so hard that nobody had a chance. So boundary for Sangakkara.
Once again, Srisant just going a little fuller than he wanted to. And on a pitch as good as this, all that the batsman has to do is just play through the line. With the white ball, there's very little movement off the seam to worry about.
Holds it short. It will be another boundary. Getting the bounder man into play, slicing it, getting the elevation. It's 4 more. Nobody at third man. Moved the man at third man, had him at deep point, deep cover point. So it's good batting. And again, it's 4 more. Knows exactly where the fielders are, and he's finding the gaps each time.
Now that's cleverly done again. No slip in position, no third man. He knows that he's got to get a fair bit of bat on this. He opens the face of the bat. That's another boundary. That is inexperience for you as well. For Sudeep Tyagi. Well, he doesn't know where to bowl now.
That's 4 more. He's changed the field, bowled a fuller length, and it's been hit so hard that everybody was stunned.
Yes. None of the fielders moved. This is a cracking shot. Oh, look at that. Through those 2 fielders. The 2 fielders at short point and short extra cover would be thankful the ball didn't come their way, because it was struck fiercely by Dilshan.
This is asking for trouble. Too short, gets away with just a single. Just the second single of this innings. Disappointed Dilshan. I think he should have got a boundary of that as well. 2 fielders in the deep on the leg side, and he's picked it up early and played it a lot quicker towards mid-wicket to get a boundary. Taken, is it? The Indians are excited, and Zaid Khan has picked up the wicket of dangerous Dilshan. And a superb catch this, not the easiest, was travelling very quickly.
Yes, I think he was just smashing everything. Now this one, he wasn't able to keep it along the ground. And very good catch there by Gautam Gambhir, low down in that 5th slip position.